volatile.
Yes.
And you cannot get comfortable at all as either one of these players. And the winner of this is guaranteed top 8, correct?
I believe so.
Yes, this is winner's quarters.
So that means that there is a lot on the line. Getting top 8 at a tournament like this, that is huge. And getting dropped into losers, the loser of this, I believe, has to fight a... No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to speak with authority. We will double-check who the loser of this fights, but I know that it's stacked. New England is like waiting in the wings, and losers are ready for the run back.
NE has their teeth bared and ready to get their revenge, but before we see that, we have a house classic on our hands. Gen versus Dill in Game 1 is going to be on Smashville. Ooh. And it's off to a start that is all to be expected here. Dill trying to control that top platform, doing what he can with Banana just to keep Gen at bay. Gen patiently waiting for his opportunity to strike and build up that damage.
Yeah, this is the sort of thing where Diddy Kong, he's going to be commanding the neutral. At any point where neither character has the advantage, Diddy Kong actually has the advantage, just because of how strong Banana and all of his moves are. But that being said, once Ryu gets that single hit in, he takes him for a ride, and that's not even counting the ridiculous kill power that Gen has at his disposal when he gets the proper confirm.
And on top of that, we've already seen just throughout this match, as you described, tons of damage built up onto Gen. But if Gen can turn this reversal around, he could use that damage to his advantage. We've seen time and time again that the additional knockback to all of his aerials, to his True Shoryu, deadly in Gen's hands.
Absolutely, and we're starting to see, so Dill actually going back to this platform, definitely trying to commit to the camping the platform strategy, but Gen a little bit better this time, putting pressure on there with those Hadoukens. Yeah, Dill is trying to stay a lot more mobile now. He knows that if he runs away like this, eventually Gen will be forced to approach in an unsafe way. And while I say that, Gen actually gets the hit off of a unsafe approach from Dill. As now the match is pretty even, considering that I'm pretty sure one up tilt will mean death if Dill lets himself get caught by it.
Yes, but Dill has done a fantastic job of trying to stay evasive. Gen gets that up tilt connection, but it's not going to be enough just yet. Shield looking more like a buckler. It's just non-existent. It's going to allow Gen to press a little bit more aggressively than previously. And another note that we usually see a dichotomy between these players based around the item play of the banana. Gen's been doing a lot of stealing that banana and neutralizing it as an active proponent of the battle.
Okay, yeah, 144% on Gen. This is a very last-hit situation. Ryu with the banana is one of the scariest things in this game. Oh, and right now, we have, oh, the down tilt to forward air not going to close it out, as we have, oh, the ledge pressure not quite working out. I don't think he has a jump, and he monkey flips to his doom. You see the reaction on Dill's face. He really did not want that. He needed that rage to make sure that he could get a kill here. Yeah, look, without it, he's
fresh back air. Not going to be doing it at 177, but a forward air, that's going to be enough. And without any damage built up, we're back to square one here. Back on the platform, banana in hand, the Shakunatsu Hadouken going to be able to clear out that play.
Okay, all right. Ooh, okay, the crab just kind of whiffing there. And now we have Dill on the ledge. Fantastic read on the timing from Gen. This is actually something that, you know, you don't see too often. In New York, you know, we know how powerful the ledge can be. Look at this pressure. He's just consistently getting all of this damage. Dill not able to find his way back home.
The down tilt not going to be able to confirm into the Shoryuken. He's going to need an up tilt confirmation just to bring Diddy Kong upwards enough. However, Dill found in a role reversal from what we saw throughout the first stocks of this game one. All of this rage builds up onto Dill. He can use to further pressure onto Gen, bring this back to an even game.
Okay, ooh, fantastic power shield on that banana. Manages to get a back air, 109% on Dill. This is definitely scary. True Shoryu was a kill factor since like 3 minutes ago. Ooh, and the up air reading that air dodge, but it's not going to be enough. A clever edge guard? I'll call it a clever coming back to the stage.
Yeah, very unconventional recovery from Dill. It gets him back nonetheless. However, at 127%, he really has to start looking out for these trades because Gen is trying to look for that up tilt to Shoryuken.
Yeah, and fantastic work from Gen there. And Gen getting this win will be huge. We have his blood brother, Ralphie, also guaranteed top 8. Having, you know, both of these young blood players making all of these upsets will be huge for them. But right now, Dill is still in his way, and that game ended up going in Jen's favor pretty well. But the big difference to me was the ledge guarding. That one ledge guard that Jen had basically secured him the game. He did like 90%, and Dill just couldn't find a way back. If he can do that, if he can recreate that, I could definitely see him take this game too.
It's the ledge play that's a factor that's normally seen from Diddy Kong because of the banana, because of how good his tools are to operate in neutral, force that ledge play to be so far in his favor. Seeing all of those tools neutralized and pressed against him, you start to see that Jen recognizes the situations where he can be in disadvantage. Why not put his opponent in those situations?
All right, and we see Jen grab this banana a lot. He hasn't really gotten that much out of it, but at the very least, it does remove it, and there is a whole lot of pressure when he has that fruit in his hand.
Yeah, I feel like there's more garnered from the fact that it's not Dill's, as opposed to the fact that it is Jen's. While we haven't seen Dill tripping on the banana yet, the fact that it has been an inactive property of his neutral does mean that Dill can't force himself onto it. And of course, as I'm explaining that, he slips on the banana just to move it around.
I mean, it's one way of getting rid of the banana, right?
You're not wrong.
Okay, nice meaty forward air there, doing a lot of damage. And at this point, Jen is looking for some way to all he needs to do really is get Dill to the percent where he has to fear Shoryu, because the fear of Shoryu itself is, he might not even need Shoryu though. That down air just barely missing, but he should be surviving this, and he does at 135% rage. Yeah, Dill has to be really careful. I think Shoryu might even take it now. I wouldn't be surprised.
Shoryu would now. We've seen Jen opting more for the plays involving down air and back air. He's trying to stay in the air and force Dill to battle in the air alongside him. There's so much shield pressure that comes out from Jen in basic trades in neutral, and Dill has realized that he can't get around with the shields. He needs to play in the air. He's playing Jen's game.
Ooh, the spacing there was so good from Jen, but he ends up getting caught by that monkey flip. He's the one off stage now, recovers low. Oh, that was so smart, just backs off there, managing to make it back to neutral. Just the up tilting of the shield. Yeah, Dill's just like, get me out of here.
No collarbone breaker to finish off that shield, and still not going to be able to finish off this stock for Jen.
But 176%. Okay, the back air will finally do it. I have to say, Dill's, when Jen is holding the banana, Dill's ability to play around that is amazing. I feel like literally half of the times that Dill has won neutral, it's because Jen is holding banana and Dill is actually exploiting the his loss of options.
Dash attack trading and an unfortunate shifting of the hitboxes does allow Dill to lose his stock. Not having a lot of percentage built up onto Jen though. This could be the opportunity Jen needs in order to try and take this as a 2-0.
Oh, wow, look at all that damage. Oh, he air dodges. Oh, he tried to get him, to catch him there, but Dill just barely too far away as we are now tied in percent, 59 apiece. Dill managing to get the forward air there, but a really smart landing from Jen means that he's basically able to reset to neutral. And again, with banana in hand, now he's just opting to throw it early. Knows that, honestly, maybe even just throwing it up in the air might be good.
Late neutral air, try to put some sort of pressure onto the shield. Forcing Dill into there is not working for Jen right now. Dill's realized that he can just answer to the shield pressure by being aggressive, but Jen is adapting in turn. Fantastic movement out of the F80C.
He read that monkey flip, but he wasn't able to get the punish. He's going to go for this Shoryu, putting him way out there. The up throw up air will not take the stock, but now with this much rage, actually, Jen, probably the up tilt Shoryu will do it. And that is, now that that's an actual factor, as in if Dill messes up and gets hit by that Shoryu, he has to be mindful of that. He has to start playing around that, and Jen knows this, and he's going to really start to go for those next level options to be able to exploit the fact that,
He had the connection, but he wasn't able to get it just yet.
Is that it?
He goes for it, and it is going to kill. Jen manages to take a 2-0 over Dill.
Wow, fantastic work from Jen right there, guaranteeing himself a place in top 8. Just goes for the tilt. I think he actually varied up the timing was the difference. He wasn't just spamming it. I think he was doing sort of at these intervals to actually catch him dropping the shield. We'll see it right now.
Once the shield dropped, he did delay a tiny bit. And at this level of play, you can't expect to get glory from just spamming. He knew exactly what he needed to do to try and time those, get the connection he needed to get that Shoryu.
Oh yeah, no, that was an amazing set to watch. I think now we're going to be moving into the losers bracket.